Hello, I'm Jessica Bochler.
And I'm Les Lancaster. We're the founding directors of the Aleph Trust, which is a not-for-profit community interest company. We're here to just give some background to what we're offering and about ourselves, and maybe you'll be interested in joining us in the community we're building. The Aleph Trust. Why the Aleph Trust? Well, the Aleph is the first letter. It's in the Hebrew alphabet. It evolved into the A in our alphabet. In the Hebrew, that first letter is silent. It represents the nothingness, that inner core that lies behind all. If you trace it back in evolution of language, you'll find that the letter Aleph also refers to an ox. It depicts that great primordial potential, energy, and how we work with that in taming it, as it were, but not denying it. We work with that powerful energy, but we also work with meditation and stillness. If you can grasp all of that and bring it together, you understand something about our community in a way that I can't even find the right words. Yeah.
So the Aleph Trust provides educational programs as well as community engagement programs. Our educational programs involve postgraduate programs, so if you're interested in furthering your professional standing, want to increase your academic know-how, and enroll in a university program, we have this on offer. And you can undertake a postgraduate certificate, which takes a year, or a diploma, which will be 2 years, or a master's degree, or even a PhD program with us. And this is covering the areas of spirituality, transpersonal psychology and consciousness studies. And under this sort of broader umbrella, we offer a lot of more specialized subject areas. So you might want to explore meditation and mindfulness, for example, which is has very much come into the popular domain right now. So mindfulness is being used a lot in education, in health settings, and we're exploring the application of mindfulness in those areas. But alongside, we also have other specialist options, transpersonal approaches to therapies, for example, or creativity and transformation, where we're exploring the nature of creativity and how it can aid the personal development process, and many other specialist options. Now, you might not be interested in undertaking a university degree. You might prefer to study for your personal enrichment or for your professional enrichment. And what we also have are open learning programs where you can take any of the programs that I've just described. You're sort of piggybacking on the existing postgraduate community, you're joining that, you're a part of that, but you don't need to enroll with the university and you don't need to write any assignments. So you have those two options, either a postgraduate course or an open learning course. And perhaps I should just also say a little bit about how we work as an online community. So we have what's called a collaborative learning environment. People from around the world sign in and they have forums, interactive webinars, where they're engaging with each other and with very extensive audiovisual content, a lot of reading materials. And they also get the opportunity to interact live with the tutors. And I think that's very exciting. So it's a real community, a real coming together. And you can study with us no matter where you are in the world. So we have people in Malaysia, in Taiwan, Singapore, United States, Canada, Mexico, many European countries. So no matter where you are, you can log on and join us and join the discussion.
And I think that's a really important point, because nearly all of our students, they really enjoy being part of this community. That's really what we had in mind in setting this up. Like-minded people with a respect for learning, education, but also valuing that more spiritual connotation and recognizing the ways in which modern technology can feed into this. Over many years I was Professor of Transpersonal Psychology at Liverpool John Moores University, and I set up distance learning online courses there some 15-20 years ago, and of course the technology has improved and it's really a very engaging experience now. So you know, if you're interested, if you want to move in that direction. That's really what we're offering. I also just want to emphasize the professional orientation of what we do. I said there about myself, over many years I'm now Professor Emeritus in Transpersonal Psychology, and I don't want to spend a lot of time, but I think my life journey has really been about trying to integrate my interests in mysticism, in meditation and so on with the academic way of learning, and that's really culminated in what we're offering here.
So we're offering in our online programs some very rich, intellectually stimulating content, but we're also concerned to enrich this learning experientially. And this is where my own background very much comes into play in terms of shaping up the learning journey for each student. My own background is in the performing arts, and I've worked extensively in theatre, but also drawing on theatrical drama methods in a number of different contexts. So for example, I've worked in health, working with adults with mental health problems, using creative tool set that I have in order to improve their well-being.
And just to bring the balance to the emphasis on experience, which is obviously important, my background in neuroscience, and I've done a lot of work in the neuroscience of consciousness, which also comes into this program. So there's that research-oriented academic approach to consciousness, which is enriched by the transpersonal and the experiential play, exploration. Overall, a very stimulating package, I think, so maybe you want to join us. Get in touch, we'd love to hear from you.
Thank you.